Hello and welcome for another stream. Sorry for the little delay of about an hour or two, maybe. I think it's just 1 hour. Our game in real life happened to be a bit longer. The game was Battlestar Galactica, and we still didn't finish the game because two players had to leave. One had to go to the airport, and one had to go home. So now we are 1 hour delayed, but that's totally fine. We done the Loremaster of the Grizzly Hills, which was the faux Grizzle my shizzle, and now we're heading to do the next Loremaster quest, which will be it might be already completed in my list, but it's not completed in the in my character way of. So the Empire of Zul'Drak, and we need to complete 8 of the storylines. Like I said, at this point it says this is completed. Fine, we're just gonna do it anyway. I'm actually gonna quickly check my auction house vendor the rest of the goodies because I haven't done it before. So give me a moment. We can also do our daily for the mounts, etc. Alright, we've got some soulbound items. These are foods. We don't need food. What else do we have? I have more food here. Some scrolls. We don't need scrolls. Okay, let's quickly check the auction house. Give that a quick check. We got 9,000 gold incoming. 14 items in total. Alright, it's fine. We can leave that where it is. What it is now, sorry. Let's quickly resell the other items. And then do one rescan auction house scan. Once that's done, then we're good to go. So there we go. Gonna do the auction house scan. Probably takes up to about 50-60%. And thank you for the like. So yeah, let's get into Zul'Drak. The scan will take up here in the top left corner. Once it reaches 60%, it's good to go. It will reach 100% at one spot. We're gonna queue up for the Hallowed event as well. After this is on 100%. But we're gonna it's gonna take a while till we get inside the instance. Alright, this is done. Now we can start doing the questing. This section over here in my achievement list will be turned to 1 completed and like 7 incompleted, because that will happen once we complete a storyline. So let's quickly turn on the Headless Horseman for a moment. That's the only dungeon we do get actually decent experience from, but we're not aiming for that. Let's pick up all the quests. There we go. Hello, Cambria. Sorry, were you here before I explained all the stuff I said just before now?
How are you?
If not, there was a delayed. Well, my game in real life, the game I mentioned before, was Battlestar Galactica game board game. It happened to be explanation for about 1.5 hours, and then we played the game. Later one player had to go, then another player had to go, and then we had to end the game. Let's also go to the south here. And we sad enough didn't able to complete it. We ended up to like 5 o'clock or something. For me 5 p.m. in order to complete it. And still we didn't complete it actually. But yeah, now we're back on. Yeah, I got sleepy. So what the thing was, apparently what we're not able to do right now because I was in a hurry, and I should do it actually. But I apparently need, by standards of ChatGPT, I explained my issues, is I need to take a rest for about 25 or 30 minutes, just with the eyes closed. It doesn't need to be sleepy, just with the eyes closed. And then I need to have a small nibble, so I got like a small little food here. It's just fine with this food, but the food I ate before, apparently that's not good to do. So normally I ate Greek yogurt and what's the other thing called? Like crunchy stuff, and the crunchy stuff you didn't have to eat. Yeah, micro sleeping is like apparently is 0 to 2 seconds or something. I didn't know it was micro sleeping before. So hopefully I don't get micro sleeping today. Just trying to not to. And I'm wondering, will the gnome, the priest gnome, will he come tomorrow again? I mean today. It's my main question. Will this little priest gnome come back today and see me, find me, distract me from my streaming? We'll find out at some point. I didn't see the body anymore, so... But yeah, I'm now at Zul'Drak. When I got my sleepy part, you noticed, of course. That was like where I ended the stream for a bit, because I couldn't handle it anymore, falling asleep 24/7 almost. And then I came back a bit later and decided like, I think I can do it. I want to fulfill my 3 hours at least. And then I completed it with 2 quests later. Maybe. Let's hope so. Will be cool if it's a Bliss GM. I do miss that little bugger. It reminds me of how the game used to be. I think in the RP way then. Last time I were thinking people were doing RP, and then apparently they were not really doing RP, they were just actual friends. But I were thinking, they were role playing and stuff like that, but they were not. Alright, let's see, we need 2 more freeze. I have plenty of those hammers. I don't need to kill the thingies. Alright, we done the hammer. We done the freeing. So let's get the water pot being done. Thankfully there's no bloody cooldown on that. In one way I wish you were that priest, by the way. In one way. Alright, 3 more housing to be burnt. I did adjust my screen a bit, so there's more visual on the screen for the viewer, and the quest, there was a quest tab over here. I'm going to quickly put that down there. But there was a quest tab over there. I put that to the right side of the screen, so there's more visual. I put the map I placed right down here. It was under my pet skill bars. And it's I can actually put it like here, I think. No, I just put it like above here. Now we have to do 1 more quest in the water. So yeah, there's more visual space for people to watch. Well, you shouldn't worry. Well, maybe you should. I didn't realize. To be honest, I didn't realize I made an alliance. I realized that later on, and I didn't realize at all that Draenor European realm is only 1% alliance and 99% horde. But in terms of, it shall not really matter that much, because most people I traded were not from Draenor itself. They were from separated realms. Because you got the realm mixed up stuff.
Light be with you. Be careful. Go with honor, friend. Light bless you. For the Alliance.
I hope you have music. I'm just not sure if you got the music of the game. Let's see. We've go to northwest position. Let's go to Ebon Watch first. No, let's go to the Crusader forward camp. Let's do that first. If you're not obtaining any storyline completion, then I will put on open all the things, and we're gonna try to complete as many quests as possible. But then the other way, if you don't have a lot of people at housing, then you technically have a private world for your entire housing. Technically. So it's not that bad. It's better to have less people in the housing area than have it overpopulated, and you have, maybe if you have to choose a certain house, that you cannot choose that specific house because a lot of people already took it, you know? No, I'm done with Grizzly Hills. I got the achievement right here. Oh, Grizzle my Jizzle. Complete the Grizzly Hills storylines listed below. Alright. Ooh, are they tameable? I think they're tameable. They are. I like that one. But I cannot replace Rotom. I can't. Sorry. Rotom is special to me. Rotom has been in my life beyond this character for over 15 or 18 years or something. So this companion pet is... It's on my original hunter there for almost since 2006 or 7. Very long. I cannot replace that so easily. If there's a unique pet, I can tame it. But replacing it is a different thing. Hello, Benz Ostertag. How are you? Or wie geht es? I think you're German, but I'm not sure.
I must get closer.
Alright, we need to slay 15 of these Fargles. So that's gonna be straightforward, I think. Thank you for the likes, by the way. I really appreciate that. We also have to do the amphitheater at some point, but we're not gonna do that for quite some time. What do we have to do here? It was just Burr. We just do have to find Burr. Burr is this little gnome being tied down, or something is similar to this table. I'm from Hungary, but yeah, my name is from Germany. Yeah, I think like Benz is not German, but I think Ostertag, I think you pronounce it like that. That sounds like German.
I require a target.
So you're from Hungary. That's nice. Is the weather good in Hungary? Do you have some good sun power in there, or?
I am out of range.
I'm gonna wait till this little gnome coming around again. I will see this gnome. I see the gnome when I see you when I see you. That's what I always say. So I will see the gnome at some point in the entire playthrough. At some point. I don't know when, but I will see her. It's gonna take a while. Ah.
I do not have a target.
So you're from Hungary, the name is from Germany, and you live in Austria. Nice. Well,
Too far away.
I am from Holland. My first name is, I think, Australian, like an Aussie. Because a Joey is a kangaroo. Because that's my full name. And some people were thinking I was Polish or Greek or I haven't mentioned Spanish yet, but I do live in Spain now. Why is this thing signed up? I need the Jumbo C-form charge. What do I have to do here? I still have to get 3 more Fargos, so let's kill the last Fargos. And there's finally our last 2. Thank you. And they have to do something here in the northern part. The Crusader Dark Goth found. So we just fly over and then we're done. Thank you for the like. Just taking a nibble of my bread. There we go. Alright. Let's deliver the quest in this little camp over here. Taking a drink. No, I wish I'd been to Australia. I checked how much money it will cost me to do so, but I don't have 5,000 euros. That's too much to me. It costs about for you it's probably cheaper because I think America is more close to Australia. For me, it cost me about $5,500 $5,500. So if I do it in the dollar terms, and it's gonna be like a flight of like probably 2 days or something. Why I am survival with low amount of what's this? The Banshee Stretchy. The essence, okay. So they're all flying, which is quite annoying to me because well, I can use my abilities until a certain point of height. So that's not the biggest issue now. Let's see. It looked like a chest to me, but it's not a chest. We need a couple more of those Banshee Soul Claimers, I think. And then we need to collect Earth. Do we need to collect Earth? And what else do we need to do? We need to go to the western part of the map. Alright, 2 more essence. What's the Drakari offering for again? Drakari offering. These can be used 10 at a time at various Drakari troll gods shrines to gain their blessing. Oh, that's good. But we'll probably outlevel them, so that's not really helpful. Thank you for the sub, by the way. I really appreciate that sub. The flight will be the worst to get Australia. Yeah, probably. Especially for me, because I have this little issue that too crowded places, then I get dizzy and ill and blah blah blah. It's not a favorite thing to have, but it's part of me now and I cannot adjust anything to that. I just need to remain calm, but do that in a plane with low amount of space. Not my thing. I probably most likely will never ever see live Australia, but I mean, I'm in Spain. The environment is slightly different. It's still similar, I think, in a certain way. The heat can be still in the similar way up, and we got our last essence, and we also completed a. Oh, we also got the rope. The fifth. I don't know how to say that. Rope. Not bad actually. This is the rope look like. It's not bad. It looks actually pretty good. I think I can make some type of forest transmog for it. You know, like how do I shall I say it? Like, I don't know how I want to rate this to, but I think I can make some type of transmog for that. It looks very druidy. But I mean, the colors are really good. The gray and the black compared to the like the darker green and the light green. The only downside I don't like is this section with the neck. This section with the neck is just looks different because it's not. This is like looking like very blurry, but everything else look like very sharp in general. But it looks good. I still have to probably still have to attempt sell it apparently. Just for the sake of let's kill him. Not getting anything from it, but alright, let's go to the Ebon Watch. There we go. There is Ebon Watch. I apparently cannot really show it full screen in there, sadly enough. Thank you for the like, I really appreciate that. Sorry, my friend is there and wants me to visit, but I'll be all day. So, yeah, exactly. But you will have less traveling than I do, because you most likely go, like the years America is Australia. You fly over the ocean, yeah. So you go like from one point to one point straight to there. For me, I have to go from here, and then I have to go like all the way somewhere down there, land a couple of times, land all the way, and then we have to cross the ocean somewhere at Indonesia, whatever. And then we arrive there. So I think that's gonna be a very painful travel for me. But will be cool. Let's see. Oh la 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 la. We have to get Diatomaceous Earth. And we have to get 10 hair samples collected. So these are the earth items we need. So we got the so soft that it crumbles in your hands. We need only, as you can see here on the top, that's also a good thing. Now you can see what I loot. Like you can see here on the top. And you can also see, for example, if something valuable is being dropped, I already have the loot appraiser on. So if everything valuable will be dropped, you can see here on top how much it is, how much worth it is. Alright, we can actually mine them. And there's another player. I know that for sure because I did not kill those. Alright, they only drop geodesic fragments, which are kind of pointless to me. Let's see if we can find some more. I think the other guy killed them already. So let's see if we can find the hares. How do you find the hares? Let's give some kills here. Does he need to collect hairs? I'm definitely doing something, but I don't know what. Oh, we need to do that. So does it collect this hair?
I cannot use that item
Oh.
yet.
Oh. Look at that. Look what we just found. It's very hidden. You see that? So we're gonna grab our blue item. We got quite a lot of blue treasure chests in Northrend. Descent, we get the Zabra misplaced staff. Not looking bad staff. 12,000 gold there. That's good money. We managed to get that quite well. I think there might be another like 4 or 5 treasure chests in this area. So that's a good thing that we do not really compete with anyone about that. It's a good thing and it's a bad thing, but good thing is like we generate some items that we can sell potentially for 10 or 15,000 gold or something. The bad thing is like for the other thing to work, we need to have visible players quite often. And I think the guy that killed the earth creatures in the back before, that same guy was an alliance, I think. So that bot have made it work. Where's the little gnome? Where's the little gnome? I cannot find him in my home. Where's the little gnome? Do 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 do. Why does that rhyme? Right.
Too far away.
3 more of those withered thralls. Imagine making a machinima with that song that I just sung. Would be really odd. But it does rhyme, and most odd things rhymes. Alright, we completed that. Now we have to kill the remaining elementals. Hopefully they are respawned, and hopefully that player did not kill them. So the elementals should be roaming around here. We have one right here over here. Alright, we got one in front of us. We also obtain a levitation dagger worth about 2400 gold, which probably not gonna get sold. My little gnome, my little gnome. It's only weird when you say it like that. That's the only problem. That's what I realized, like, I'm not gonna continue with that song. That sounds weird. But yeah. In terms of gnomes are tiny and small. So that covers it already. I think we need only one more. I think some items are a bit overpriced. Like, why will this be on 30,000 gold? doesn't make sense to me, at least. Alright, let's deliver this quest.
We press on. Ashes to ashes. Suffer well.
Alright.
We are done here. Ashes to ashes.
You need something? There's work to be done.
My little bunny. 5 putrid abomination guts and 5 gooey gold drolls. Let's get that. Goals, right? So I need to find poo. The slimes are poo. Could be used as glue. So we're gonna gooey goo drool. Oh, that's not poo. I think that was poo. Gistel Wolf. Gistel good. Gistel good. Alright, a couple more drools. And then we're good to go. What did he attack me? What I have done, I'm way too high for this level. To need 2 more gooeys and 2 more biggies. One more biggie. You bloody kidding me. Someone is putting crazy prices on the auction house. Oh, 1 second. How can this be 42? No, it wasn't that. How can this be 42,000 gold? How? Doesn't make sense. I'm just gonna check about that. It's definitely not putting out from that price, right? Yeah, they put a shield here by different sellers for 30,000 gold. They put the dagger by 2 different sellers for about 2,400 gold. They put the someone is screwing around with the prices. The ebony dagger we just looted, it says 40,000 gold. Now someone put it for 412,000 gold. But I mean, what's the loss by not putting it down there? So I don't believe it getting sold, but if it gets sold, spot on. Cambria, you recently started playing your game again, right? So if you want to make a decent chunk of gold, this works only on players that played this game a while ago, maybe reactivating the game or have this specific item laying around. So let's see if I still got a list. Yeah. So there's an item here. I'm gonna press on right now. You're probably gonna see it on the side here, maybe. Yeah. So the price is slightly reduced, but it gets sold. So the black tuxedo pants, if you do own it, for reverence, I can do this. These are the black tuxedo pants. They are bound on an equip. This is worth between 140,000 to up to 300,000 gold. If you still have them. Hello Neil Vermeulen. I expect you're a Dutch guy, but would you rather have hair for teeth or teeth for hair? I think teeth for hair. Because if you have hair... Wait. Do I have to trade hair for the teeth, or do I have to trade my teeth for the hair? That's my main question now. Do I have to trade the hair for the teeth, or do I have to get... do I have to trade the teeth for the hair? I suppose it needs to be your own teeth and your own hair, right? I will answer that question if you got a reply on that. Just want to clarify it.
I cannot attack that target. I do not have a target.
Your teeth will be hair, or your hair will be teeth. So if you choose hair for teeth, you still have your normal teeth. Your teeth will be hair. So my teeth will be hair, or my hair will be teeth. So if I choose hair for teeth, I still have my normal teeth, but not the other way around. Yeah, but if you keep your normal teeth still, if you choose hair for teeth, so if I choose my hair becomes teeth, then I still have my normal teeth. That's correct, right? If I read this correctly, if I choose my hair for teeth, yeah, so in that, I think in that case, I think I choose for hair for teeth. So because if you choose your hair becomes teeth or something, I think it means like that, and you still have your normal teeth, and you have funny hair teeth or something. How did you come up with this? You got me off there. Your teeth will be hair. So my teeth will be hair. Or your hair will become teeth. So then technically on your head you have teeth. And you will still remain to have your normal teeth. So I think I choose that. Because I don't want to eat with hairy teeth. Probably. What do I have to do here, by the way? Decaying goals. There's a decaying goal. Just feeding the decaying goals, by the way. What would you do, Neil Vermeulen? I'm pretty sure you're Dutch, but what would you do? What's your decision on that? So I make the right choice, I hope.
Yes.
Where was the other one? It's just roaming around here. Come on, chop chop. Get back. Right, we need 2 more goals. Did this one got feet already? Or fed? Oh, and then we need 1 more. Then we need to get a bitter plasma. Will this lead us somewhere up? No. Alright, let's go back in our disguise. Bitter plasma, there we go.
What? Leave me be. We will have our revenge.
Let's go to Geimer's Salvation. Geimer's Salvation. Let's see, let's do a little poll. Alright, let's go to the Scourge enclosure blown up. The little pole is just a little additional option, but it's entirely up to you, because else I just remain in here in Zul'Drak. The instance is gonna reset anyway, because they're gonna reset on Wednesday, and I'm pretty sure I will not be completing the entire expansion by Wednesday, so... No, me neither. They simply don't drop for me. But I will do it in like an hour or something. Or like in... If I have a change in 17 minutes, I'm gonna do it based on that. And then we're gonna make the other poll. How about that? Alright. I need to slay 100 Scourge. I assume I had to control him. Yep. Let's get this junkie on the roads. Probably don't even see him. That's how big he is. I think we're just a regular attacking, so... And our guy barely loses any health, so... Good that they're all coming to me now for free. Do you like those mounts? Alright, we need 25 more. Now we're getting quite damaged, but we completed the first section. We still have a Frico in our hand, right? Yeah. Alright, let's get our first kill. Let's kill one. Now we walk up. I cannot even zoom out on him. Oh. Time crush. Time death. Crush to his death. And then we have to kill one more NPC, which is the Algar the Chosen. What expansion is your favorite? I'm pretty sure like the mount will not drop, but I mean we can always go give it a shot, you know. Nice. Oh, you have to keep in mind, we have to go to the other ones as well at some point. Let's get out of this little minion thing. Now we can fly up here, right? Not sure if you have to, but... Right, we have to use an ability.
I need to target something first.
With a very, very tiny dragon. Like, this is tiny. This is like a baby wyvern dragon thing. It looks tiny. Oh my god. Alright, no worries.
Your peace. We are done here.
I have to complete its task, but what's the task?
Make it quick.
Inflating, blah blah, overload. Have you earned?
Tomorrow.
How do I do the trust?
Day.
I'll get to him later. My favorite expansion is... It's actually the Red Village King 2, and then I got one more favorite cinematic in there, which is not invincible. It's the Red Gate. The Red Gate is my favorite cinematic in Breath of the Lich King. Because it's so good. Alright, let me go to the Argent stand and quickly put something warmer on, because it's quite cold in my room for some reason. So, give me a moment, 2 seconds, be back. Yeah. the 3 waffles on each other? No. Mm-hmm.
May the light embrace you. Good health, long life. Do not lose faith.
Alright. Quest pickup time. Look at that. There's an alliance, and that's what I mean.
I must get closer.
That alliance over there was from a different realm, but we're able to trade with this guy if I want to. Alright, the blessing of Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe. Do we have another quest down here? Well, it doesn't look like it. No. How long if I stay here for 17 seconds as a frog? Can he get me out? No, I can't. He can't. Alright, we have to wait just a few seconds and then we're gonna continue our thing. There you go. Quite straightforward, easy quest. But yeah, we are beyond the level cap for this zone anyway. I still have been checking for Loku, but I haven't really found him. Let's give them a parachute. I don't know why would they? They would get a parachute because they're gonna get grabbed and pulled in the sky.
That item is still recharging.
Five more parachutes.
It is not ready yet.
One more.
I cannot use that item yet.
And that's completed. Let's do a little feign that over there.
Warm wishes to you. Remember the lessons of the past.
2 new quests. Nice.
Well met. Life bless you. Be careful. Go with honor, friend.
It is possible that it doesn't show up the lore mastering right now. Just let me put all the things on. We get slightly a short lag thingy, I think. Wait it out for a moment. Alright. Let's put you right there. We're on 97 of 180 quest, apparently. Or not, but yeah, we're just gonna do all the quests. We're having the same issue that I had in a different zone quite a while ago. So Paul is stated.
See you soon. Be good.
So I'm gonna move up to the next boss. So this is known. We're gonna do Ice Crown Citadel and the Oldor. We're gonna do it soon, I think. Let's do the other poll. Trade first player. I see gold. Activate. Let's do 1.5 hour in stream. We need 2 hours for. No, we need maybe 1 hour now. It activates in second hour stream, and then we're gonna do yes, and 10,000 G's. No, 5,000 G, and then even no G. All right, let's add it to. So that's the decision to you guys. Cambria knows about this, but it's totally fine. Whatever you choose, I have to trade the gold anyway. Either way, I'm fine. I got plenty of gold to spend. I got about 175k gold. So, Argent's soldiers told to report back to the sergeants. We have more quests here. Yeah, we have one more quest over here, I see. I think that's an escort quest. Or it's not showing right now. Maybe it's done by cleansing or something. Alright, we obtained another quest as well. Nice. Currently the vote is on 0 to no gold.
You need something?
Yeah, but I think because in the past that thing will be shown as normal, like you will see that you have to do, like in my case, probably like, what is it? Then in my case I will be on 30 quests or something, but the game already completed so far in general that stuff like that will not happen. So you're gonna get a completed section basically for that. Telandria's Rose. Why didn't it pop up? Oh yeah. Because the session is restarted. So what we looted was 2 Telandra's Roses. They're 7 gold each. We obtained 1 Frost Lotus, which is worth about 29 gold. And we got 3 Dread Nettles worth about 4.5 gold each. Alright. Cambria, do you like Skyrim? What do you think about the game Skyrim, the Elder Scrolls of Skyrim?
Be careful.
Either online or offline.
Greetings. Have a good one. Hey there. See you later.
Do 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 do. Do you like the game? I maybe want to make some type of videos for it again, like a gameplay one. I never really came to the end because, you know, so you're starting your journey in the cart with the other prisoners.
What can I do for you?
One prisoner dies by the bow and arrow, and one prisoner head is gonna get chopped off. But once you flee, you have to go through the little castle. once you go through the castle, once you completed that and killed, I think, the bear or been around the bear, let me quickly focus on what I need to do. If you do that, you leave the cave. Once you left the cave, you simply I'm very bad on multitasking. Once you leave the cave, you need to follow the path to a little town and then proceed to the larger village, not city, but the larger like castle village. And I get distracted before, and I know there's some treasure chests around the area, so I get distracted by that. Go there, find new things, go there, find new things, go there. So in terms of, I am actually a loot W-O-R-E. So that's the only downside when I play that game. But I like it. I like to loot a lot of stuff. Alright, we have to go in that building. And within that building, we have 2 more quests.
Baladash, Malanore.
Alright, let's see what we have to do in this building. So we have to find the midi maggot. Then we have the withered batwing. Just add water. Then we have the pulverized gargle teeth. We don't need that. I don't know why I picked up that. Why did I pick it up? Oh, it leaves in 23 seconds. Oh, crap. They all got timers. Oh, that's not good. Alright, we need to get the Muddy Maya maggots right over there on the left side. We need the withered batwing. Unless it doesn't matter right now. We need the ember seed. Where's the ember seed? Those are eggs. And we need the chilled serpent mucus. Oh, shit. Shit. Alright, let's just focus a bit. What is the other one then? What's the ember seed? Let's see what this is. Knotweed, speckled guana. Me no likey. Oh, there's more on the other side. So we have shrunken dragon claw, which looks like the actual dragon claw you have to use in Skyrim. So we got the ember seed right here. And then we need the chilled serpent mucus. We have ectoplasm. Need one more. Chilled serpent mucus. I don't know what it is. Not root. Let's open all the whatever bottles. Maybe we find the right one. It's not that one. I remember I when I play Skyrim I have access to housing, which is really fun. Trollbane. Oh, there's another one here. Doesn't show me what I need. Is there another place where I obtain a certain thing? I don't know. Where can this final thing be? Let's just use everything.
I must get closer.
The chilled serpent mucus. Oh, got it. I see you. I see you. I see you when I see you, and now I see you. You caught me off surprise. Well, in this case, I'll wave. So we have a orc priest.
Hello, darling.
I never seen an orc priest. Have you seen an orc priest? I never did. It's gonna be a special breed. Let's see how far I can get questing with this little orc priest. It's gonna be an interesting fight. Oh, need to rescue the orc priest. That's a new type of race class. The orc priest. I'm gonna. Oh, she almost died. Well, that's not good. No bueno. No bueno. Welcome back, Mr. Priest. I mean, Mrs. Priest. Yeah, it's crazy. How did she find me again?
I require
It's
a
gonna be a
target.
mystery. Mystery I have to solve at some point. Where did she come from? Who created her? Who created my little bodyguard? My little protector in the needs of times. Let's do a little dance. Let's do a little dance. The mixture of a orc and a gnome, or an orc that been morphed into a gnome that been morphed into an orc. Alright. Only a couple more enemies left. Kill this entire puddle. And that quest is complete. Let's go to the north part again. We have to deliver a quest over there. She's getting quite fast today. But I will keep an eye on her. There you go. And we just have to deliver this quest over here.
Anaria Shola, Salama Ashalanore. The reckoning is at hand.
Alright.
Remember the Sunwell.
We have to kill some bats.
I require a target.
I think 1 second. I need to do something. If she stands still. So I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna do like this. And then I'm gonna do like this. No. Do like this. Bloody screen captured thing. Let's go to paint. And still remains here, so I'm gonna put it like that. I'm gonna print screen again. There we go. I'm gonna put it like on that. Save. JPEG. Who is this gnome? So I'm gonna put it as a mystery. You know, you will be listed on my thumbnail. So you know. You are being marked there, right? Tomorrow, probably. Hey, and there just. There's yes. Alright, a couple more bats.
I need to target
The
something
boats still
first.
remain on 0 gold. It's entirely your decision. Right. We have to collect some cobalt. Yep. And then we go back in. So many buffs. This priest has like no mana. It's insane. Oh,
Too far away.
my bad. I need so much spider ichor. I need 6 more of those.
I must
And the
get
drop rate
closer.
is pretty bad. So that's not good. Today is Sunday, right? Is it Sunday?
I require a target.
It is. Look at this. The foul prey gloves. Apparently it's 5,000 gold worth. Just don't know why. Why would it be 5,000 gold? Doesn't make sense to me. Alright, we need one more bat wing. There we are. And we have one more spider to be completed. The old tooth. Why are those prices so high? There was another spider here, as I noticed. What do you think about the game Ark Survival Evolved? Have you ever played that game? Couple more spiders. It's a survival game with dinosaurs.
I need to target something first.
You have your own base and everything like that. You build your own base from scratch. When you start taming dinosaurs, you start finding them, you start breeding them to get right powerful dinosaurs. And it's like a sort of role-play game-ish. And they also got the Path of Titans. And Beast of Bermuda. Hey.
I require a target.
Hey. What's going on? I think she had. I think she needed rest. I'm gonna place a little campfire. So she can rest here, and I'll be right back. So I let her rest for a moment. She'll be cooking in fire, but she will be good for surviving the winter by this. Alright, you stay here. Wait. And I'll kill the final 2 spiders. Don't die. I keep an eye. Alright, we need one more spider.
I do not have a target.
Why is it not looting? Alright, final spider. Don't know why it didn't loot anything. We got the ice web thingy. We still need one more. And we're good to go. Come on, can we not find one spider?
I need to target something first.
There we go.
We will persevere. Death to all who oppose us. We will have justice.
Alright, let's see if we can move here.
I will take point.
He does. Alright. We have to go a bit south. So let's do that.
I require a
Let's
target.
try to get as much of protection we can try to deliver. Why am I going so fast? Yeah. I know how this gnome goes faster. So, in order to have this gnome going slightly faster, then she needs to equip this mount. Not that one. This one. You're watching, and if she's got this mount, let's speed her progress a bit up.
How you doing, man?
Alright.
Be seeing ya.
We need to go more south. Oh my god, she turned into something. Creatures. She's the witch of the night. She went from a gnome to a orc. Now she becomes the banshee herself. Or at least one type of banshee. Alright, we gotta move on, sadly enough, Banshee. We have to move on.
Well met. Farewell.
Well, I don't really believe he will look like that. They're not gonna haunt you to the eternity. She's gonna be in Banshee for 60 minutes. Holy moly. I wish the costumes did something else. I wish the costumes also made them look like to go for them as their appearance and everything like that. So they're safely allowed to talk to or communicate with the other NPCs that are linked to the thingy. A Banshee Queen. Will she remain into the Banshee, or will she become a little gnome once more? At least she's fine. Alright, we're 1.5 hours in. Alright, let's go in 30 minutes. Let's go to the Ice Crown Citadel. And let's also go for the Old War raid, and hopefully on one of those we'll drop the mount, which most likely will not. But it's worth a shot anyway. We're gonna check for Loku. Alright, we collected that. Can we summon him in right now? Where was the item? I lost the item. There were 3 pieces of it, right? Oh, I created the item already. But where is it? It doesn't matter. We have to kill them anyway. Hey. Where's the priest? Where's the gnome? There he is.
I am out of range.
I will not abandon you.
I do not have a target.
You're right.
Remain here.
Are you alright? Why is she running away? What made her run away? Let my pet put my pet next to her, and then we're gonna put a little campfire like that, and let's add a pillow I think. Nah. Oh, the priest is gone. The priest left. Well. I guess it is what it is. At least she had a great time. And we will have to continue our journey. So we will. Once she's back, she might have a little pillow bed of pelts. Very cozy and warm. And she can be very... She can be there. So we have somewhere the tether of the plane of water. Tether. So that was the item. He summoned a watery lord. So this is the watery lord. Alright, Cambria. Have a nice dinner or food? What do you want me to say? Doobie doo 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 doo. Doobie doo 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 doo. Lunch. What are you gonna eat, if I may ask? You don't have to tell me, but I'm just curious. We need 3 elemental fluids. So we need to kill more. We need to summon 3 lords. Alright, see you later. Probably. And if I don't see you later, then it's gonna be probably tomorrow.
Too far away. I need to
So keep that in mind.
first. I require a target.
So I have to retrieve
I
a little
need to
package.
target something first.
Alright, let's summon the next Rose Lord. Water Lord.
I cannot attack that. I cannot attack that target.
There we go. And then we have to check for another one. I quickly have to check something on my phone, so it will disable the camera for a moment, so you know. So give me a moment. I quickly gonna check this. I'm sorry. Here, 1 second. I'm still here, but just need to check something on my... Let's see. Uh, 1 second. Yeah. One second, I need to answer a message. The camera should be back up. There we go. Give me 2 minutes. Alright, I got the message on reply. Alright. Hopefully I don't press any buttons. Alright, I'm back. Let's continue. Let's remove that tether and let's add, I think, 3 new waters, yeah. We're not done, right? No, we're not done. We need 3 more of them. 2 more? Yeah, 2 more. Always have the feeling when I say 2 more, then it feels like I see 2 more, instead of 2 more, but it really sounds like 2 more. At least when I say it, I think. I don't know why. Maybe it's just like that. I still get the message, but the message I have to respond a bit later to, so. Alright, we got our final water elemental link, and there we go. That's our final enemy.
I cannot attack that target.
Let's deliver all 3 quests. Right, that one is completed. We don't have to do it again because it's a daily quest. Then it's invalid for us to do it. Alright. Let's refresh my all the things. 108 of 180. As we do not really see any changes for the campaign storyline quest, we're gonna proceed to try to complete as many quests we are able to do so in this zone. And from that we based it on as a sort of lore mastering wise-ish thingy. Are these actually herbs, or do we need to loot them? Well, we need to loot them. But they just show up as herbs. That's a good thing. For the votings, by the way, no is I need to trade the player 5,000 gold, and for even it will be 0 gold. So keep in mind, if you want to not let me trade gold to another player, then just place on the even option, because now it remains on 0 gold anyway. But that's entirely up to you. Do I throw? No, I don't. We got something here, a little circle on the map. What is this? Ah, there's a little quest here.
What's your bet?
What brings you here?
What's on your mind?
I need to assist him for something. Okay, good. We also need to obtain some basilisk crystals. Not sure how we
I am
gonna
out
get
of
that
range.
but for now, but we'll do the regular way for now, because I have not really a clue how to obtain those crystals yet. So if we first gonna complete the middle cap fungus, then maybe we find a way to get those crystals as unlocked. We got the dead thornwood. Let's write of those a bunch of things. Apparently we go to get 3 of them each. Maybe we get more, maybe we get less. I'm not sure, but at least we done the photo the model cap fungus, so they are not being shown on the minimap anymore. And we can proceed to doing the remaining quests. So we get now 1 dead thornwood. Hopefully this one will grant us like 5. It only grants us 1. Fair enough, it's no big deal. I expect those things give a lot, but they give like 1. While a smaller one that's on the ground grant me about 2 or 3. So maybe it's better to find the one on the ground than go with this. See, we got 2 of them. They're small ones. We got 3 from a small one, and then I guess this is a large, this is a decent large one. Maybe 2 from them too. Yeah, 2. There it is. Then we got 1 more or 2 more in the water. So let's go there. So probably gonna give me 1. No, it grants us 3, so it doesn't really matter on the size of the plants. Alright, we completed that section, and now we still have to complete those crystals. Where do we get the crystals? Let's deliver this quest first, so we done this his objective, I think. Yeah, his task is completed. So 5 basilisk crystals. My master Finkelstein is in the shrine at Heb Valok to the northwest preparing a truth serum, and he needs basilisk crystals. Heb Valok is on the west side of the road leading north before the altar of Cesaratos. So this is the Cesaratos. There are basilisks to the east of at Drak Agal, which is to the east somewhere here. If you grab the Zul'Drak rats and throw them at the basilisk, they will become gorged and docile. After eating 5, then you be able to take their crystals. Killing the basilisk won't do you any good. That's just that it just break its crystals. So we got the rats. Those are the rats. So we collect 1 rat and we need 5 rats if I'm correct. So this is the rats. Let's see how many rats we can stack up. So there's 2. 3, because I think it said we need to throw 3 at one. And then there's a final one. Alright, throw Zul'Drak rat at the target lurking basilisk. Stack up 5 times, range is 40 yards. So there's 1. Oh, bitch. I need to put my pet on passive. So let's repeat it. We need to obtain 1 more rat. There we go. So let's do this 1 more time. Gonna throw Zul'Drak rats. Gonna throw 5 of them. Because it stacks 5 times. Okay, and then it's dead or sleeping. And then we can harvest the basilisk crystals. We have to do this, so we need to do this 5 times, so we need to obtain 20 rats. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we get 5? Yeah, we get 5. So let's throw it again.
That item is still recharging.
It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger until it goes in his sleep mode. And then we happy enough to harvest the basilisk crystal. Now let's do this 3 more times, so we need 15 more rats. It's 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Can we find a little rat up here? Yep, we do. 5. And let's use it on this thing. Then after that we still need only 10 more.
I cannot use that item yet. It is not ready yet.
Alright, 2 more. Okay, so 10 more rats. Alright, after this we need 5 more.
That item is still recharging.
The foes are still remaining on 0 gold. Alright, we need to gather 5 more rats. Just make sure when you're having a pet up, do not have it on neutral or anything like that. Just maybe dismiss your pet if you're a hunter or a warlock, because it will ruin it for you. Just make sure you pick up first 5 rats before you're gonna do any actions like that. There was a little rat somewhere here. There we go. Alright, 5 times. After this, the quest is completed.
That item is still recharging. I cannot use that item yet.
Alright, the quest is completed. Now we can deliver the quest, and we can also go to do the patrol. Is it patrol? Patrol quest. Let's see what the next objective is of the patrol quest.
King's honor, friend.
Something for the pain.
Go with honor, friend.
5 major water poppy. Right there in the water fields, in the seed fields, or I don't know what you want to pronounce that. I assume those are the little... No, it's not the little water elementals. 5 major water poppies. I can see them. They're giant plants. I will not say how they look like, but they look to me like something different. But that's not to be discussed. We need 3 more. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. We have 2 quests to be delivered there. Something for the pain. Okay. And then the next one is the objective I need to be completed. Alright, that's completed. Now let's go to the northeastern part for the next one. Alright, I think it's almost time to go to the raid instances. Before I'm going to the raid instances, I will definitely have to check up on... we're not doing any skips by the way. I have to check on
Need help?
um,
The Alliance.
how I have to check on Lokuanak. Is the rare in Scholar Basin? Are we gonna do that on a later stage? Alright, so I assume we have to... No, that's not this quest, I guess. Let me see if I can, if that does any change. Give a second. No, it doesn't change anything in there, so that's okay. What is this we have to? Nerubian tunnels sealed. But I do not see any tunnels, but maybe within the cocoon there will maybe be a tunnel. Oh, it's the big ones over here. Alright. Kaboom! Alright, that one is sealed. Let's proceed to the next one. And the next one. I didn't really even see them before. Let's see. Up over there. Then we have to find a one over here. Quickly need to reply to a message, but one moment. Alright, let's put it back on the stand. All reads. And that's done. And need to do something in one of those towers. We need to use the bandage on certain NPCs, so let's do that. Why is this little human scat?
How are you? See you later.
I gotta get out of here. Same to you, Crusader Lemove. I'm wondering if I go mounted. I will not go that fast, so I have to do everything like regular running, I guess. Not sure how long or how fast that NPC is, but it looks quite slow to me.
That item is still recharging.
Why is it not doing anything? I need to wait 50 seconds. Did we fail it before? So I got bitten in my leg by a mosquito just now. 30 seconds to wait till we can use the item. So bear with me for a moment. I have to rescue him again.
Use that item yet.
Oh my lord. It's gonna be a tedious, annoying quest.
It is not ready yet.
Bloody hell, it's done. Oh my god. Right. I have to deliver that person one by one to the NPC, and I didn't know that. So I rescue her.
Too far away. I need to target something first.
Okay,
I
she got
cannot
about
attack that.
3 minutes till she lose all her blood. I don't know if I have to walk at all, but so I'm gonna deliver her here. Not sure how it works. Okay, it works like that. Alright, let's go to the little gnome. We got 40 seconds. Let's actually go to the other one first. Looks more closer. Still need to wait 28 seconds.
I require a target. That item is still
15
recharging.
seconds. Alright. Let's resurrect her. Him. Let's walk to the patrol.
I am out of range.
We also got 3 minutes. 3 minutes to deliver him. Do ba dee da, do ba da dee, do ba dee ba ba ba, do da do da. Alright, we delivered. I think we delivered them soon. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Now we need to retrieve a final gnome, which will be in this little building. We do have to wait about 50 seconds in order to do that, so let's wait it out. I was thinking I was able to pick them all up, but apparently you can't. Not within the time limit when you got only a minute cooldown. They stay on your side for about 3 minutes. So in terms of you were able to get 1 or 2 on the same time. Ten seconds. And there we go. The fastest one. gnome got only... That's why the gnome got only 70 seconds. Gnome had only 1.5 minute, basically.
Well met.
Watch out, I got another question.
My, you're a tall one.
Greeting. May the stars guide you.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I require a target.
I'm not
I do
sure.
not have a target.
Interest ya in a pint? Be good.
I require a target.
Alright, there's one.
I need to target something first. I must get closer.
I wasn't
cannot
sure if
attack that
they
target.
would go from that or not, but...
I do not have a target. I require a target.
We need one more. Just one.
I need to target something first. I am out of range.
Just one more soldier being freed.
I do not have a target. I require a target.
Just need one.
I need to target something first.
Lookta.
I I do not have a target. I require a target.
So many of those things and no one gets free by it. No one. Alright, we hit the 2-hour marker. Let's just finish this quest. And we start doing let's go to the other side. We'll deliver that quest. And we head to the Scholar Basin and check a little round of WotLK. Actually, we can do this on a later stage, but let's go to WotLK, I think. We can pretty much say for sure the poll will be retrieving to be ended on 0 to no gold. So let me deliver this quest first. Alright, technically we're getting some completion of low mastering, but apparently it's already been cleansed, so we're just mainly doing all the quests. It's gonna be taking another day. But yeah, let's put our hearthstone in the Argent stand if we can. And once we've done that, we'll travel to Scholar Basin. Hearthstone
I buy
right here.
safe travels.
And let's take the flight to Scholar Basin. See what my message said. Alright, let's see. 114 out of 118. That's 114 out of 180. That's 60, 70, 54 quests remaining in Zul'Drak. So we'll have to do as much as we can. If it's based on reputation wise or anything like that. We have to do it on a future stream or once between, but I think it's not reputation bound like in the Burning Crusade when it was reputation bound, sadly enough, but it is what it is. We cannot change anything about that. We just only can proceed forward. So for now we're gonna check in the Scholar Basin or the green area for the rare companion pets, local Nahak, I think I pronounced it wrong or right. And then we head into the Ice Crown Citadel, going to try to get the invincible mount. If we do, if we don't, either way. And then after that we head to Ulduar, and then we're gonna see how many time remaining we have. If we do have some remaining time, we may be gonna scour for some rares or for some mining. We're gonna try to harvest quite a decent amount of gold, maybe with that. Most transmogs you can see in the northern area have ridiculous prices. That's the only reason, because people put a ridiculous price on the auction house. Sometimes it's totally accurate, but sometimes it's no. So we are almost arriving in the Scholar Basin. We might have some beautiful music of a winter grasp coming along. But we're gonna see about that in a few moments. So we are flying over winter grasp right now. And if you hear that little bell music, then that's good. So we have some Serenite depot over there. Let's see, I'm not gonna be here anytime by flying, of course. Let's just I'll shut my mouth for a moment while we're flying over the winter grasp. Alright, we arrived at the Scholar Basin. Skolazar Basin. And let's activate our companion pets we want to find the Loki Nahak. And then maybe we shall go first to do the Ulwar, and then we're going to Ice Crown Citadel, because Ice Crown Citadel is pretty close, but Ulwar, I think we go for Ulwar first, then we go for Ice Crown Citadel and roam the entire Ice Crown area after that for some treasure, for mining. Because I do think we can find more titanium in Ice Crown than we can find in the other zone. The Storm Peaks, if I'm correct. Yeah. So, what vein do we have here? We have some rich serenite. There we go. Let's refresh a new session. Now let's go to the first location of the rare. Let's also quickly put ourselves into Beast Mastery. There might be already like 2 or 3 hunters are camping here. Either way, it's totally fine. We're just gonna see if it's there. If it's there, we're gonna tame it. If it's not, then fuck all. But for now, let's just focus if he is there or not. Let's go in sour mode. Or sour mode. So we drive a little less attention to other hunters. And then we might gonna snatch it. Alright, there's nothing here. We have to go to the northern. Alright, we are very close to our destination over there. We should actually went through the other area first, but it's fine. Alright, he's not here either, no. Let's check the other 3 locations, and I'm pretty sure he's not there either, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. We do not check, we don't know. So there's somewhat a location over there. It's not spawned in there either. Saturnight is still about 9 gold each. I were expecting it was like 5 gold, so I didn't do it up. Hello Timson, how are you today? Alright, 2 more locations. Nothing here, and let's check the final location, and then we're heading to the Ulduar's instance or raid. We're gonna go for at least attempting to, well not attempting, we're just gonna kill everything. But hopefully we get the mounts, hopefully. Alright, let's mark it on the map. Like here's Ulduar, all the way to the top. There we go. That's our journey, 7,000 meters. We're gonna fly straight as much as we can. Maybe we find some ores on the go. Hopefully titanium. But we're gonna figure out in any moment soon. Rich Saranite. I can live with that. You never know what's coming from that. I've go through Ice Crown Citadel, I guess. I mean through Ice Crown. Maybe we should go first in Ice Crown. I don't mind either way. We're on at least an hour left, so I think if we go through Ice Crown Citadel, then we have a faster teleport, and then we can go to the older one. I think that's the best solution. Alright, so let's put our raid instance to heroic 25 men. And head for the Ice Crown Citadel first. Where am I? On the map, I'm right there. Alright, let's get into the Ice Crown Citadel heroic mode, if I'm correct. No. Why am I not in... Welcome to the Ice Crown Citadel 25-man player. So now it's on heroic. Did I want to clean my inventory before I go? There's some vendors here. Let's see if we can trade with those vendors over there.
Good day to you.
Should be. We have to bind and equips. Some other small goodies, some feeding things, inventory bags. Yeah. I think that's everything. Yeah. All right. Let's proceed in the Ice Crown Citadel. It's gonna be a reset on Wednesday anyway. We will not be done by Wednesday, though. I think this entire Loremaster of Northrend might take up to almost 2 weeks. So let's focus on the bosses right now. And we still have a definitely 30-40 minutes. So hopefully that is all doable within the time limit. Let's kill that. Loot everything and move up to the next boss. We have 124 spots. There are about 10 bosses there, so there's about 10 times 3, so about 30-40 slots in total. Maybe we spent a bit more, so we should have enough inventory space for it. Alright, let's why did I leap back? Oh, aha. That's why I wasn't getting any damage or anything like that. Or pull me forward. Gonna skip one boss, which is of course the healer boss. We cannot really heal that boss. Technically I can, because I got a companion pet that can heal, but I'm not sure if that's gonna be the case. Alright. Thankfully we can mount up at certain parts, which is only like this part, but if you remember, I have to go left because I'm an alliance right now. Alright, in 3, 2, 1, done. Let's talk to this guy.
Fire up the engines. We got a meeting with destiny.
And then we got the cannons over here.
Hold on to your hats.
Let's load it up. Let's mark it into the orange gooey stuff. Let's just have a little bit patient. The ship will arrive in any moment.
Grab me spyglass, crew. Buy me own beard. Horde sailing in fast and hot. Evasive action. Man the guards.
All right. Blow this one up. Oh, it's already done.
This is not your. What's this then? You won't be taking this.
I think it's already done.
Not me battle. I don't know who you think you are.
Yeah, it's done.
But I got a score to settle with Arthas, and you're not getting in me way.
It is done.
Guns! Fire! Fire!
Now we'll pick up the treasure chest, which is right here for the alliance.
Too far away.
That's done. Wait till a certain thing that we have to attack or anything like that. Well, let's go talk to Muradin and let's tell him we're ready.
Let's get a move on then.
For every Horde soldier that you killed, for every alliance dog that fell, the Lich King's armies grew. Even now, the Valkyrie forces of fallen has surged. Fears are not in my
We just have to wait till this monologue is being done, and then we can proceed to the next boss. Until that, we just have to wait. That's the only downside. Wait. Wait. Alright, now we can kill him. And we have a little loot box here. Should be lootable right away. Maybe we have to wait till the thingy turn off. Alright. I think most of the items I got already in the game, so I mean in Ice Cream Citadel, because I'm not sure. Quite cold.
That was Sourfang's boy, the Horde commander at the Wrath Gate. Such a tragic end. What in the?
Let's see, where am I?
The transporter worked.
There you go. Let's go to the left. On my usual way is going left and then to the right and clockwise. I don't know what it is. Kinda a standard issue or something came to be like that.
Don't force me hand, Orc. We can't let you pass. Behind you lies the body of my only son.
So now my micro sleeps are activating again, which is quite annoying, but it is what it is.
I can't do it. Get back on your ship and we'll spare your life.
Alright, I think you would like. Let's quickly go to the next room. Hello, Roastify, how are you today? Let's see if we obtain Stinky. You can tame Stinky if you want, but you need to have Blood Elf for that in order to do that. But don't ever forget to open the vault, because you do have to walk back. Thank you for the like, I really appreciate that. You do have to walk back in case. But yeah, if you want to tame this little precious undead creature, which you most likely cannot tame. Oh, it's tameable now. Oh wait. So this one you can tame.
Forget this kindness. I thank you, Highness.
I don't think it will affect anything, so
I was not
let's give it a go. Let's tame him.
but the soldiers who survived told me much
It's not really a unique one, but if you want this version in a transparent version, it is possible.
He deserves a hero's burial.
So this one in transparent, you will have to be a blood elf in order to get that. So once you have a blood elf level up to a certain level where you can activate your heritage quest line. If you do your heritage quest line, you have a chance to, another chance you are going to face this one, but in a transparent way, which means it's been used and you cannot reuse it again.
Secure the deck and prepare
Alright, both valves have been activated. Let's walk up and let's wait for a moment at the gate. Let's trigger him for a moment and let's wait at the gate. Where am I? Here. Couple more enemies left. Gate should be opened. Thank you.
Ready to work, more work.
Alright, let's kill the final boss.
Bad news, everyone.
And let's proceed to the next room. We're getting some changes in the votes. We're getting a 33% to yes for 10,000 gold, so the even is gone to 0 gold. Things can still change after I done the raid, and things have been changed. I can still provide the 10,000 gold to a player. So keep that in mind. I don't mind to spend the gold. I'm gladly to spend the gold. But it's entirely up to you how to decide that I have to pay the gold to a player. For me it's literally no problem. In the next expansion it will be increased by 2,500 gold, so the next expansion I think is Catalysm, which will result to a increase to 12,500 gold that I have to give a player. Why I cannot move? Come on. I never got so much polymorphed in no time. Maybe it's because I'm a lower level for now. I don't know. Let's trigger the boss and then we can go to the next boss.
You thought us defeated so
Might have to save all the way for tomorrow. I think we have to do all the way tomorrow and finish off Karazhan. Karazhan, I mean Ice Crown Citadel. If the vote is being stabilized to yes, then I have to grant a player the amount of gold. There we go. Now let's proceed out to the top of the area. Do 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 do. Alright, let's run down and jump down the hole, jump down the rabbit hole. 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to heal boss. We can in terms try to do the heal boss. We can only heal him at one thing, which is my companion pet. So far I know there's a there's I think a cooldown on that from the companion pet.
Even dying here beats spending another day.
But I don't really know how to do the boss anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I have to dinner still in a moment, so.
You may have once fought beside me, Croc, but now you are nothing more than a traitor. Come, your second death approaches.
Where am I? So this is another micro sleep coming along. Why I cannot open this? I killed that, I killed that, I killed that. That's why. Let me reset this in a moment. Quickly grab something in real life and then I'll be back in a second. Then we have to redo the fry call thingy. Give me one moment, I'll be right back. I'm back. So, gonna kill this one, this one,
I must get closer.
this one, this one. Then we're gonna kill the remaining enemies. Like so.
I need to target something first.
We should be able to kill the last warlords.
A
And then we're good to go.
Must bring her down quickly.
Foolish Croc. You brought my reinforcements with you. Arise, Argent champions, and serve the Lich King.
You miserable fools never did.
Come, Scourgebane. I'll show the master which of us is truly worthy of the title of champion.
Now we're gonna pass the Dreamwalker. We're not going to heal him. We're a hunter. We can heal him with Spiritman, but I think that's the 1 minute cooldown. So it's not gonna be a little thing here.
You must press on and bring down Sindragosa. Loktar champions.
Must not approach the frost. Quickly, stop them.
Now I have to kill the couple of spiders.
Fight on, brothers.
Try to remain in one piece.
Just focus on the spiders here.
I need to target something first.
Looting is not really useful. The only thing it's useful, sometimes you can get certain spider silk from them. It can be worth a decent amount of gold, and
I do not have a
you
target.
can get quite a lot of chitin, like Neribian chitin can be worth I think like 30 or 40 gold each, so still okay to do some.
I am out of range.
But on the end it's entirely up to you. And you can harvest this room, it consumes some time, but you can harvest it. Same as you can do the instance, I think, what's it called? I have to check it in a moment, let me loot this. Still have plenty of spots.
I must get closer. I need to target something first. Too far away.
Almost done here. They don't drop really useful stuff. You can just, like you can see, it's gonna be very bad stuff.
I cannot attack.
Right, then we got the dragons coming. Alright, now we're going to do the Lich King. I'm gonna find out if we do get the mount or if we don't. We now defeated Vestergut. Alright, let's do a little, let's see. Let's pause him here. I think we can do a little trap about here. Takes a moment.
We'll grant you a swift death, Arthas. Or you can be sent
Also,
to
if
a
you want
thousand
to see more of my lore mastering questing, just don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I know the Red Village King is not really interest expansion, but if you feel like, feel free to subscribe, and we'll see you in the other next streams or anything like that. Streams in general will be done around 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. No, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. And currently in my time it's 7 p.m. and 55 minutes. So that's for that. But feel free to watch if you like to, or subscribe, of course. Let's wait till this entire conversation is done with the Lich King. And then we're gonna make a little rounds through Ice Crown, I think. Trying to kill Mosquito, by the way. Almost got it. The Mosquito survived another round. I don't want the Mosquito to survive another round, but he won another round, so he's the current victory one. Alright. What do you think? Do I obtain the mount or will I not? I think I don't obtain the mount. But we're gonna figure out in a moment. Which is gonna be in about less than a minute.
Light, grant me one final blessing. Give me the strength to shatter these bonds.
Probably have to watch a little cinematic, which I'm gonna skip because the last time I had the music of Invincible on by the video, I got a copyright claim. So once it started, I'm gonna skip the cinematic. But I don't want to have the copyright claim on it again. Alright, we're gonna skip it. I know we want to watch it sometimes, but I have to. Let's loot the Lich King, and I am pretty sure I will not get the invincible reigns, but if I do, I'll be happy to take it. Let's do the regular looting. So we got Arcus, the Great Staff of Antonidas. We have Havoc, Calls, Blade of the Lordaeron Kings. We have the Blood. Was that a bind and equip item? No. We have the Blood Surge, Kel'Thuzad's Blade of Agony. We have the Oathbinder Charge of the Ranger General. And then of course the last one we got the Mysterious Bronzebeard Legacy. So we will not have Invincible. But there's always a chance we get Invincible on a later stage. But first let's get to the Light Hammer. And let's roam around a bit inside the Ice Crown and see if we can find any, what's it called, titanium. Make some gold from that. The gold generation is quite bad today. Let's close all the things and let's refresh with a new session. Let's roam a little bit around here. Or we still could do all the war. You know what? I'm gonna make my round up there. When I'm at Sindragosa Fall, I'm heading to the Old War section. So let's just stay around in this area. And then we head to Old War. We're just gonna do Old War. Screw it. Make some extra time. We're going for that. Kill the bosses. And that will be the last. So the votes have still an option to win in the polls or not. It's entirely up to them. It's around 8 o'clock to me right now. Normally I already quitted it, but I came a bit late because I was playing the board game Battlestar Galactica. And we actually kind of won because we already, well, one Cylon or Cyborg or something got himself revealed. That means there was a possibility of another cyborg. Sadly enough, my neighbor claimed I was one, but I wasn't. So I can't do many actions, sadly enough. But we had a good game. It's a good game itself. It took a bit too long actually. We played from 11 in the morning until like 5 in the afternoon. So yeah, that's quite some time. I think 6 hours we played the game. It's gonna be, we still have to do it at some point. We know the game, how it works kinda. There's some little questions around, plus and minus. After that, it's just working. I'm pretty surprised that the Ice Crown area do not really have any veins around. I don't see any veins at all. Anyway, let's go to Old War, 25 men, and hopefully we get Mim's hat. Most likely not, but you never know. I also have to continue on the Argent tournament grounds on my other characters, which I actually do. I really did love that they added the Argent grounds. It was really a lot. I love the raid, I love the instance, I love the entire thing they done with this. It's like a Dark Moon fair, but yeah, I don't know. I just like it with the battling against each other with the mounts and getting each other off and everything like that. It was great. It was a great addition to the game, and I must say they added quite a nice amount of additions to the games. So in the Burning Crusade they added those arenas, which were pretty cool, and the arenas were found in the open world as well. And in the Wrath of the Lich King they added, for example, this Argent tournament with the dungeon raid and just the usual thingy themselves. Then we have in the Mist of Pandaria they added the garrison, which was pretty cool. So you had to gather your own farm and everything like that. Was pretty awesome. Let's see, I think Warlords of Drano, you had the your own garrison. Yeah, so in the Pandaria you had your own farm, and you in Warlords of Drano you had your own garrison. And what else do we have? Just gonna run through them. So the Burning State, the Wrath of the Lich King, the Cataclysm, Mist of Pandaria, Warlords Legion. Yes, you had the Mage Tower. I never really managed to get into the Mage Tower. doing my stuff in there. Then at the Battle of Azeroth, you had those island raids. Basically, you were doing the island battles, which was pretty cool. You can still do them. You can still farm the mounts in them. You can farm pretty rare worthy armor pieces in there. That's going up to the 200,000 gold. Then we have Shadowlands. You had Torghast, Great Edition, Dragonflight. I think the Great Edition on Dragonflight was the new type of flying, and well, entering the Emerald Dream. I cannot really add to that, but the new flying mechanics were pretty cool with the races in most zones that evolved into the latest expansion. And the War Within, I don't feel they have really added something special in there, except in the Undermine section. But I'm pretty sure if I'm going to my mount section, and I have no bloody idea how the mount is called, but let's type in Undermine. Let's see if we can know. It's not in the Undermine. So that mount in the Undermine, I do not know what the vehicle is called, but I'm pretty sure you cannot use it in the open world. So that's a big downside. I wish that was the case, that you will be able to do that, but I haven't really I think you cannot even use it in the open world. Can you? Mechanic Chopper. I don't think I have the mount unlocked in the open world at all. I don't think it's even a mount in the open world. I think it's an ability inside the Undermine. So that's a big bummer. But yeah, the Undermine with that section was a little bit plus. Alright, we are in Ulduar. Let's make sure we have 25 men selected, I guess. Raid difficulty 25 men, yeah. Let's talk to this little middle dude. I'm pretty sure that I can just go there, so let's just go there.
Okay, let's move out. Get into your machines. I'll speak to you from here via the radio.
Little candle for my dog. Let's see how this affects my... Oh, is the battery down?
The Iron Dwarves have been seen emerging from the bunkers at the base of the pillars straight ahead of you. Destroy the bunkers and they'll be forced to fall back.
Oh. Let's turn it off. There we go. Alright, where am I? I'm close to the boss, right? Yep. Let's trigger in the final synthesis of the bosses, like the Older Colossus. You just need to kill them
I must get closer.
to make the final boss being activated of this room.
You've done it. You've
There we
broken
go.
the defenses of Uldua. In a few moments, we'll be dropping into. What's that?
I think the Flame Theon should be activated. Keep in mind, I think in the pre-patch or pre-release of the Midnight, you will obtain. Wait, let's get rid of all of these. Let's go feign that. Alright, they don't fall for it. But the pre-order of not pre-order, the pre thingy of Midnight, the pre-quest. So let's say every new expansion you get a pre-quest. The one from Midnight actually grants you a new mount, I heard, which looks similar to this or a meat grinder, which is pretty cool. So keep that in mind if you play the game. Make sure you do the pre-event once it's live. Alright, let's vendor some of my stuff so we don't have a full bag of trash.
I have many lucky tools you like.
Alright, we can vendor a lot of bind on pickups. So we have some extra space in our inventory. Buenos.
Good fortune to our friends.
Alright, 300 gold gains from auctioning or selling this stuff. Let's go for the Ignis, the Furnace Master. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you didn't. I'm streaming technically every day for about 3 or 4 hours, in some cases 4 hours. Like now it's also increased in time, and I'm doing the entire expansion, mainly just lore mastering, mainly quest, and after we done all the quests, all the main storyline quests, all the lore mastering until the latest expansion, then we're gonna go for the previous remaining stuff, quests, etc. But yeah, we're not that far yet, so we still have plenty to do. Alright, we got a razor scale up here in the sky. Let's trigger him. We're ready to help. Can we get him to low?
I am out of range.
It's way too high, right? So how high is he? Can he? No, so I'm way too far from him. So if I have a certain trinket I got on my shaman, but if I got a certain trinket, then the moment he attacks me right now, he will instantly get zapped out of the sky, and then we instantly complete this thing. Oh. Can we lock that thing? So I don't move it by accident. Alright, let's 3, 2, 1, kill them. 3, 2, 1, kill them. Remove everything at once for that.
I need to target something first.
And I should be able to use the vinyl harpoons. Come on, fix it. Yeah. So in 3, 2, 1. And done. Now we finally unlocked a new piece of armor. We unlocked the shackles of the WotLK. So let's see how they look like. So there's my character once again. We're gonna empty her thingy, and the braids just look like this. Decent amount of quality, but they still look quite good enough for me. Alright, let's do the scrapyard boss, the XT002 Deconstructor. He's dead, and we can pick up his treasure. And hopefully we obtain something we didn't obtain before. And yes, we did. We obtained the treacherous shoulder pads, which is not bad. I still had to collect that. Which is this one. Actually, it's good that we unlocked that. I might can do something with this. That looks right. Alright, let's teleport to the antechamber of Uldor. Let's do the remaining mobs.
I require a target. I cannot attack that target.
Alright, let's skip all of those thingies. Let's dismiss our companion pet because they most likely screw things over by pulling stuff. We don't want to be pulling stuff. We just want to skip as much as we can, so we proceed slightly faster. Alright, Steel Breaker. I think we can kill this easily. I mean, I don't know why I'm gonna think about it, because I'm already overpowered. Come on, kill it.
I need to target something first.
Treasure chest, here we go. We didn't unlock anything new, but we did obtain 2 more quests. Let's just accept them so they don't bugger me all the time. Let's speed our progress by running it slightly faster. Alright, let's do the next boss. Open the chamber, right like this, right? Yeah. Alright, let's wait for the boss. The Division 2. Where is this?
We did it, lads. We got here before Algalon's arrival. Maybe we can rig the systems to interfere with his analysis.
Store.
Translocation complete. Commencing planetary analysis of Azeroth. Stand back, mortals. I'm not here to fight you.
Oh, it cost me
It is in the
750.
universe's best interest to re-originate this planet should my analysis find systemic corruption. Do not interfere.
Just waiting till this is done.
I'll head back to the Archivum and see if I can jam his signal. I might be able to buy
Gonna
some
put this
time
in
while you take care of it.
English. Right, this is done as well.
Actions are illogical. All possible results for this encounter have been calculated. The Pantheon will receive the Observer's message regardless of outcome. See your world through my eyes. A universe so vast as to be immeasurable.
Just wait till this boss is finished.
Even to your greatest minds.
Behold the tools of creation.
I have seen worlds
Just
filled
watching
with
something on my
flames.
PC.
Their denizens fading without so much as a whimper. Entire planetary systems born and raised in the time that it takes.
So that cost me €8 a month when I got the full edition of
my own heart devoid of emotion, of empathy. I have
get the full edition of
nothing. A million lives wasted.
do you get also the newest Assassin's Creed then?
Your tenacity. Had they all loved life as you do? Perhaps it is your imperfection, that which grants you free will, that allows you to persevere against all cosmically calculated odds.
Let me
Where the Titan's
see.
own perfect creations have failed.
What's this? Hungry Shark.
I've rearranged the reply code. Your planet will be spared. I cannot be certain of my own calculations.
I played this game. Been quite a long time ago.
I lack the strength to transmit the signal. You must.
Alright, we looted the chests. Right, there we go. Pick up the answer the quest here.
Just the place.
How to bring a lot of stuff to Ulduar, I think.
Do not worry about my fate, Bronzen. If the
Let's try to
signal is
proceed
not
as fast as we can to the final
re-origination
boss.
will proceed regardless. Save your world.
Alright, then we're able to loot up this little treasure chest. Let's do feign that. There we go. Let's try to push as fast as we can. So the poll will be finished because we definitely cannot make it to a yes. So I keep it as finished. So we're gonna end that poll. It's impossible to get a yes or a no. Alright, let's try to go proceeding to the vinyl boss right now. I'm always afraid of the last boss because I most likely think I do it wrong. Alright, let's do playing that again. There we go. Loot the treasure.
I do not have a target.
Alright. Let's go to the next boss. Let's see if we can unlock some things. But I guess we already unlocked most of them.
I need to target something first.
Interlopers, you mortals who
Alright, we should be able to open the gates.
you, I remember you in the mountains. But you, what is this?
Thorin, my lord, why
We do need to kill the runic colossus.
They must be stopped.
Proceed through the door. Anyway, those two enemies will definitely gonna attack me at some point. Go through this door. And hopefully do enough damage to kill him at an instant.
Impertinent whelps. You dare challenge me atop my pedestal?
Gonna jump down.
I will crush you myself.
Impossible. Lord Thorin,
I'm gonna finalize this.
Frigid's death.
There you go. Got two treasure chests.
You fiend! You are not my
Let's go
beloved.
out of combat. No, we cannot do that with that.
Behold the
Hopefully in
hand
5,
behind all
4,
the evil that
3,
has befallen
2, 1. The conversation will probably end in a moment, and we're gonna
my brother
complete
and slain
the
my
treasure
wife.
chest.
And now
Here we go.
it falls to you, champions, to avenge
Nothing new yet.
us all.
Maybe the helmet.
Before you is
I think I collected the entire set already on the
as I am able.
this side.
You must prevail.
Let me see. I think I did, but I'm not sure. Alright, so let's go into the mountable area. Straight away for the last boss. Don't have to target anything else. There's quite a lot of the herbs. I'm maybe gonna harvest the herbs, so let's harvest the herbs as well. Because that's generally 3 gold. And there's quite a lot on this map, as you can see. I think you can technically farm this room for herbs. So there's 33 gold. So let's say I'm gonna reset that for a moment. So 33, 40, let's say 45 gold there. So that's new session. Gonna see how much gold we generate from this room. So I got 45 gold somewhere still added to the group, basically. We're not gonna kill anything else because we do not really get worthwhile of items there. But this room is filled up to the brim with many and many herbs. I also see some lich bloom, so hopefully there's some value. I've seen some fell lotus. Or a golden lotus, I think. What was the name for him? Prose lotus, sorry. So that's good. I think this is a prose lotus, yes it is. Also free 50 gold there. This one over here. There's quite a lot of herbs here. Thank you for the sub. I really appreciate that. Sorry. Right. There's one froze lotus in there. So technically the first couple of things we already got 344 gold while just harvesting half of the room. What else? I still have to check the entire left side of the room as well, and the middle section partly. We're not gonna harvest any of the creatures roaming around here because we're probably most likely only getting grey items. So that's not worth it. I'm still hoping the Mimi's head drop. After we done the entire Loremaster of Northrend, we will definitely running the raids again. So we still have another chance to, or I have another chance to obtain Mim's head Invincible, because Invincible just didn't drop now. What raid is more connected to the Northrend? Was that Cataclysm is connected to Onyxia, I believe. Is it? Let's see what the raids are. So Red Lich King got Vault of the Arcaphon. We got next Remas, the Obsidian Sanctum, the Eye of Eternity, Ulduar, Trial of the Crusader, Onyxia's Lair, so there is Onyxia's Lair, the Ice Crown Citadel, and the Ruby Sanctum. So we have quite a lot of raids to do, so I think that's going to be taking maybe 1-2 days. I think 2 days. Because we got we got the Ruby Sanctum, the Obsidian Sanctum are on the same place. So that's quite fast and they're small. Onyxia's Lair is very small. It is on the Kalimdor, I think. Then we got the Ice Crown Citadel and the Trial of the Crusader are both in Ice Crown. Then we have Ulduar in the Storm Peaks. The Eye of Eternity we have at Borean Tundra, and then we got next in Dragonblight and Vault of Agaron. If we control it, then that's in the Wintercrest. So it's 8-9 raids basically, and for the dungeons we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 16 dungeons to do. So we'll be doing that. I think that takes about 2 days. Not 2 days in like 24 hours in 2 days, but 2 days of streaming. So that's like 3 on 3 or 4 on 4, something in that range. Alright, let's see. I've got a big giant tree over there roaming around. Because I'm more froze lotus. A lot of froze lotus in this area. That's good. Oh, this tree probably gonna attack us. No, it's not. So in this room alone, you already generate about 1,000 gold, basically. So that's a free of 1,000 gold if you're a herbalism. And expect you can sell all those herbs within 48 hours. On the standard price, and the lowest price they put down. Hopefully you will check out that people not gonna try to flip your money out with bot accounts or whatever. Because they're bots that steal your stuff at the instance of when it's too low, and they purposely put one item low while you put a whole stack being low, and then you get the ID. You lose all the gold you actually would have gained. There should be another herb right here. Yep. Alright, we done the entire room. In my case, I will generate it about, maybe in total, because I miss 45 or 55 gold. So I will be ended on 1,100 gold, or 1,000, no, 1,010 and 10 gold, or just 1,000 in total. Anyway, so we done this room. We can proceed to the next room, which is gonna be the electrical room, the boom room. So let's go into the boom room. Let's do camouflage, so we can skip a little of those things without having the issue. Let's speed up a bit. There we go. And they just find me because they can look through stealth. But it's no worries. I am gonna quickly 5 seconds. Yeah. Probably not gonna make it. Probably he still goes there. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. They're inactive now, and we're gonna go to the other side. Proceeding killing the final boss. Well, the final boss of this wing. Keep in mind, once we are done with Ulduar, I'm gonna end it, and tomorrow I'll be continuing in Zul'Drak, which will have about 70 or 80 quests left. No, it's 60 or 70 quests left. Because the Loremaster of that area is apparently already completed, and Blizzard doesn't allow me to complete it for some reason again, which means I'm doing all the things, and once that's done, then we head to the Storm Peaks after Zul'Drak. After the Storm Peaks, we head into the Ice Crown, then to the Sholazar Basin, to Borean Tundra, then to Dragonblight. We still have to go to, what's it called? The Crystal Stone Forest, I believe. So let's do it correctly. So we got Zul'Drak. We almost done in Zul'Drak. Then we go to Storm Peaks. Then we go to Ice Crown, to Sholazar Basin, to the Borean Tundra, to Dragonblight, to Crystal Song, and then we end up with Winter Grasp and finalizing with every dungeon and raids if we haven't done them for any dungeon quests. So now we are technically on the final couple quests, bosses, so we're gonna push this button, of course. Especially when it says do not push this button, we're gonna definitely push the button. In most games, when you have this option, you do get an achievement. Alright, let's wait this entire conversation out. There we go. Yeah, we killed you. And let's have a little patience. We can remove the timer on that. Doopy-doo, doop-a-da, doop-a-doo. I'm wondering how many dungeons we got on the next expansion. So we got the Cataclysm having less dungeons, so the Cataclysm have 2 less dungeons as usual. So they will have 4, 8, 12, 13, 14. Raid wise it's also way less, also the duration from the raid is also less, so we got only 6 raids to it. Then in the Mist of Pandaria we got also 6 raids and way less dungeons, so we have 9 dungeons. The Waters of Draenor is even reducing with dungeons up to only 8 with only 4 raids. Legion is increased, so Legion will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, 13 dungeons and 13 dungeons and 4, 6, 7 raids. For the Battle of Azeroth we have 6 raids, and also we have 8, 10, 9 dungeons. I think at Shadowlands, I think we still can solo quite a lot. Yeah, somewhere in that range. I'm not sure if I can solo Shadowlands yet, but it should be working. We're gonna do the highest difficulty anyway, if we can, because that provides the most loot. Alright, we just got a little head to be killed. There we go. Let's loot everything. In the beginning I were thinking this guy would drop the mount, but it didn't drop the mount at all. It's the final boss. I had that idea for quite some time. Alright, we unlocked something to our collection, which is the Titan skin cloak. Doesn't look that very impressive, but it's nice. Alright, let's head to the center room. Let's try to skip a little bit. Let's go to the Spark of the Imagination. No, it's not Spark of the Imagination. We need to go to the Antechamber. No, we don't need to do it. The Scattered Walkway, yeah. So then we still have to kill her. I think we have to kill her. I'm not sure if you can skip her. That's Freya. And that's Aruya. Can I skip her? I think I can skip her. What does she drop? So Red Village King, Ulduar. Does she drop anything that's unlockable for me that looks worth unlocking? Or I have a similar head. I'm not sure if you can skip without doing it and then to go for the last final boss, but I think it should be the companion pet, glittering ball of yarn. Let's see what the price is of that. Yarn, glittering, Ulduar. I got only one companion of that, so this is the Sanctum pet, so we put that in a cage. It's only 50 gold. Now let's proceed to the final boss if it's possible.
I must get closer.
I'm not sure if I am able to open the gates.
I must get closer.
I am able to open the gate, so technically I am able to do the last boss with her up. Alright. Let's go to the final boss of this place, and then we're gonna use our Hearthstone after we've done all that. Our Hearthstone leads us to the Argent stand, and then we're good to go.
Too far away.
Fingers crossed on the mount, hopefully it drops. I might never have to finish it, checking it anymore, because I think I'm got most of the transmogs in this place. Maybe I need to get some tier sets, I don't know. Alright, let's do this boss. We have to go in here. I think we're gonna activate those push our thingies. Pull them a bit out, I think. Alright, there we go. Let's get this one out too. And then we get the big guy coming out of the ground. We have to kill the... Hello, Evan de Vries. How are you? I know you're Dutch because your name sounds pretty much Dutch. To me, at least. Right, let's kill the tendrils or the tentacles.
I am out of range.
And let's enter the portal. Alright, I suppose it was killing the dragons, right? Straightforward.
That terrible glow. Should that be?
Come on. Now I lose a lot of sanity. There's one more left, right? Yep. Now we destroying the brain of Yogg-Saron. Thank you for the like. Feel free to subscribe if you like to. Let's leave this place and kill the boss. If you do so, I'm streaming technically every day between 4 PM in Dutch or Brussels time until about 7 or 8 PM. Some occasions a bit longer, in this occasion for example. Yeah. Anyway. I'm pretty sure I will not get the mounts. But here we go. In 3, 2, 1. So we got the illusion of blood draining, which we already have. We got the wriggling darkness, we also already have. Now we have the Caress of Insanity. The Caress of Insanity again. The chest guard of the Fallen God. Another one, a chest piece, and most likely it's not going to be dropping them out. So in 3, 2, 1. No mounts. I knew this would happen, but it's totally fine. Because we're coming here in the next week as well, because I think this is the plan, what's gonna happen. So I'm in Northrend, I'm in Zul'Drak yet. So let me teleport to Zul'Drak. I'm gonna tell you what my plan I think is to get my completion done. And there will be the completion of entire the Northrend expansion, which will lead us to the Cataclysm expansion. Anyway, so on all the things I have here in the outdoor zones of Northrend, and then we go to the Zul'Drak. In Zul'Drak we got 113 out of 179 quests to be completed. So we have to complete about 73 quests in order to complete the section, because we cannot use the what's it called, achievements, sadly enough. Hopefully, let's see, what achievement can we do. Yeah, so the only achievements for the Loremaster of Northrend we can do is the final goal of the Ice Crown. So all the other areas we have to do with all the things, as much of many quests we can do. So tomorrow Zul'Drak will be probably finished. Tomorrow the Storm Peaks will take 2 days probably, maybe tops 3 days, but hopefully 2 days. Ice Crown similar, Scholar Basin similar, all the other ones similar. So tomorrow's Monday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So we have a chance to do 3 times the rate of Iceground Citadel and the Ulduar. So it's gonna be probably still taking 2 weeks to complete the entire Northrend for me. But yeah. Anyway, hopefully you did enjoy my stream, and hopefully I see you guys tomorrow or the day after or the day after. And in my words, I see you when I see you. Adios, bye, ciao, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, sleep well. Anything else I've got, fill it out yourself. But I will see you guys on a different time. Bye.